Oh, oh, you're finally awake. Oh, thank goodness. Um, how should I say this? I'm an elf that lives in these woods that we are currently in, and I found you unconscious on the side of the path. And after I couldn't get you to wake up, I decided I should probably take you somewhere safe before it becomes nightfall. Because, well, it's a forest. You don't want to be out alone after dark. And so I decided to take you to my little hut out here in the woods. Mainly because I'm unable to leave the forest. But that's besides the point, that's not important. But you're finally awake. That's a relief. Oh, um, it's been a few days. And I don't know if you'd necessarily be able to leave yet. As well, you are conscious. Your body might still be weak. Just, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I found out that anything happened after you left the woods. Which is why, of course, I'm not making you, but I would suggest still staying here a little bit longer just to make sure you're back in peak condition. And if not, I do completely understand. Waking up in the house of a stranger would be quite the shock. Especially after hearing you were asleep for a few days. Yeah. I. If you have any questions, I can answer them for you, of course. Oh, why did you go unconscious? I'm not exactly sure. Like, there's a, anyways, I was just out on my daily walk to make sure everything in the forest was alright. And I happened to see somebody, that being you, passed out on the side of the road. Or would it be more so a path? You get the idea. I don't know what would have caused it. Could have been heat exhaustion. But I don't recall the forest being that hot that day. Nor would that usually result in unconsciousness of a few days. But that would mean the most likely option would probably be some poisonous berries. As that's the only thing in a nearby area that I know can cause several days worth of unconsciousness. At least in this forest. But that's just off of the knowledge of this forest. And even then, I don't know as much about how humans work as I do elves, being an elf myself. But my best guess would be the poisonous berries. Oh, I did say that I can't leave these woods. Yes, I don't know. At least I don't know the full story. I was. Oh, I'm the only elf in these woods. But I remember there being a lot more. But I don't know if I was here in this forest or if I was in another. Or if it was even a forest. Perhaps I angered someone and got exiled. All I know is that when I try to leave the woods, I just start feeling a lot of pain. For whatever reason, I need to be within the confines of the woods to function. Probably the result of a curse. But I know not if the curse was from another elf, some sort of mage, or any of the like. Perhaps I was even cursed from some divine source, not of this plane of reality. But I likely will not know. And that's okay. I don't need to know. I'm content living out here in the woods by myself. Even if it means I don't interact with people often. Yeah. Not many people really venture into these woods. And those that do, I tend to keep my distance. I tend to be a bit wary of humans. No offense to you, of course. I've just. I've seen things that have happened from evil people. And I know not all humans are like that. For example, I can tell that you're a decent person. Call it some elvish intuition, if you would. hmm And it's also a case of, well, whereas I am wary, I still don't, wouldn't hesitate to help someone in need. That being you. Are there any other questions you can think to ask me? If not, that's okay. I do also have some food prepared that should help you get back to peak condition quicker. Albeit it might not taste the greatest, which if you don't want to have it, that's also completely understandable. I'm just trying to look out for you. I hope you get back to A-okay as quick as possible. Mm-hmm. Yes, I must admit the company is nice. I don't remember the last time I've had company. Other than the woodland creatures. No, the squirrels really are something else. Ugh, the wolves, though. Ah, they're so majestic. Mhm. So, I suppose I should be asking now that I've explained it a little, everything a bit more. What do you want to do? Do you want to stay for a little bit longer till you're at peak condition again? Or do you want to leave now and take your chances? The decision is up to you. I will not impact your decision at all. You'll stay. That's smart. I didn't want to say it at the time, but that was what I would have suggested. Actually, I suppose I did say it earlier, but that you get the idea. With that in mind, you have all the time you need to think of more questions to ask me, to learn more about the woods as a whole and such. Perhaps I can even introduce you to some of the other, well, some of the woodland creatures. I, mm-hmm, there's a, there's more than just squirrels and wolves. It's a whole ecosystem, and it's incredible. But that would be for another day. For now, you should probably eat something. Oh, you're probably hungry, so. Yeah. Alright, let's eat. I'll go grab the food.